Hi mga ka-virtual!
Hi mga ka-virtual!
Hi mga ka-virtual!
Hi mga ka-virtual! Welcome to our YouTube channel. So, for today's video, magsasagot kami ng mga questions nyo kasi nag-post ako sa IG story ko na magtanong kayo ng mga questions and sasagutin namin yung mga questions na yon dito sa vlog na to. So, because of the pandemic, we will just do this video separately and I will call Hannah, Rona, Kuya Paul, and Angela. So, let's go! So, namili kami ng 2 questions na sasagutin namin. And for the first question, sabi dito, how are you guys dealing with the fake news or misinformation? So, para sa akin, we should listen carefully sa mga naririnig natin na news or information. So, how about you guys?
For me, first I check if it is current and if the source was credible. For example, someone posted a news complaining with what kind of treatment they got from this certain hospital. The news was interesting, but then the one who posted just recently created her Facebook account and doesn't even have a photo or anything. It's suspicious, right? And if that was the case, then maybe the intention was to ruin the reputation of the hospital. In the news nowadays, we must really be cautious and not believe easily. We must be wise. We must be wise. Remember that, guys.
Fake news or misinformation is not new since social media became popular. Why? Because news or information can be easily browsed through this platform. I've been a victim of fake news or so many times to the point where I learned how to validate one. First, you should always check the source if it's reliable. Second, always check the statement of both parties involved. Third, if it's from a newly created profile, always assume that the information given from them will always be biased. And lastly, as to always gather news from trusted TV programs, newspapers, tabloid, and more rather than checking it through the social media platforms. If we will practice this act, we can start spreading reliable and trustworthy news.
So for the last question, before we hop into the clips kung saan we are invited to speak and share awareness about fake news, punta muna tayo sa last and final question. So sabi dito, what audiences are likely to believe a fake news story? So what are your answers?
I believe that made-up stories simply entertain us. Like gossip, they usually feel great to hear from someone, especially when if it is about someone they hate. And also, when many people know about the issue, people really tend to believe even if they don't know the exact story or information about it. Stimulation of fake news fulfills a craving to relive the weight of our lives' realities.
Yes, I agree to what Angela said, that made-up stories mostly caught our attention rather than informative information. And because we easily believe, we also easily judge others, not really knowing what is the real deal. So, with this kind of behavior, we should practice checking the source, the author, and the purpose of posting or sharing the information. So, reminder mga ka-virtual, be aware of what information you take. Sometimes the one we thought that are fact are sometimes fake. So, that's the reminder mga ka-virtual. So, hi ulit mga ka-virtual. So, we are in this clip na we are invited to speak and share or raise awareness about fake news. So, first, what is fake news? Ano nga ba yung fake news? So, sabi dito, fake news is a term that has come to mean different things to different people. At its core, we are defining fake news as those news stories that are false. So, fake news is stories that are false. The story itself is fabricated with no verifiable facts, source, or quotes. Sometimes these stories may be propaganda that is intentionally designed to mislead the reader or may be designed as clickbait, written for economic incentives. The writer profits on the number of people who click on the story. In recent years, fake news stories have proliferated via social media in part because they are so easily and quickly shared online. So, be aware of fake news. So, kayo, guys, anong masasabi nyo? Hannah, Rona, Kuya Paul, and Angela. So,
Good morning and good evening to everyone who is watching this. I am Angela Isidro. I don't know exactly where you are, and also I don't know where exactly this video would reach. I am here to tell you guys that you should not easily click the share, comment, or any reaction, especially when you didn't read properly the article. Sometimes we are just being carried away by the caption, not knowing what is the real thing or information inside the posted article. Not everything we see from social media is real and credible. In this time of pandemic, we should help each other. We can think of ourselves first, yes, but when it comes to news and information, we should be more extra careful. We should share or give information with care, not only because it's interesting and it's trending on social media. We might be satisfied, but we didn't know we already caused harm to somebody just because we shared information, not knowing what was the real deal.
Hi mga ka-Virtual, good day. This is Hannah and I hope you're doing great wherever you are. You can be inside the country or outside the country. I am here to share my part from spreading awareness about this issue of fake news. Nowadays, we are being impulsive and not thinking of the consequences we can get from being impulsive in using social media. It's not about what is in or trending. As a user, we don't just use scroll here, scroll there. We always should check or read everything, not just the first line, first part. Check the source of the article, video, picture if it is reliable or not.
hi! Magandang umaga, tanghali at hapon mga ka-virtual. Sana kung nasan man kayo ngayon, sana kayo ay safe. And I'm Sophia, and for today's video, I was invited to speak and share awareness about fake news. So, what I will say here is just a reminder and I won't force you to do it. But I will be glad if you will become a more responsible user of social media by doing these things to help stop spreading the fake news. So, first, don't easily believe from the news you just heard to someone and didn't know who is the main source. You don't know, it might be fabricated already. Second, consider checking the reasons why this someone is sharing news at this time. And the third and last, understand when is the message forwarded. So I hope it helps just a little bit. And yun lang, sana nakatulong yung mga sinabi ko para mag-stop or para mahinto na yung pag-spread ng mga fake news sa ngayon, lalo na't nasa pandemic tayo ngayon. So, yun lang. Thank you.
Good morning from here to there and you who are watching me right now, and to all the viewers out there. I am Rana and I am here to spread awareness and tell you guys the thing to do in order for us to know what we can do in helping stop the spread of the fake news. I know most of you know what is fake news and what are the possible effects if this has to. Example is the harm or something affects someone's thinking and more negative things. But what we can do? First of all, check the source. Second, the biases if it will affect your in decision making. Last and the most important, read and look carefully before you click anything.
Let's help each other by joining or participating in this campaign in spreading awareness about fake news.
Let's help each other by joining or participating in this campaign in spreading awareness about fake news.
Let's help each other by joining or participating in this campaign in spreading awareness.
Let's help each other by joining or participating in this campaign in spreading awareness about fake news.
So that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and click nyo na rin yung notification bell for more updates and for more upcoming videos kung meron pa. Char, hindi. So, yun lang guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like this video. Thank you. Bye!